My beloved child, stop right now and listen to me. I am breaking into your day, cutting through your thoughts, interrupting your scrolling, because this moment is not random. Do not drift away. Do not swipe past this. Do not tell yourself you'll return later. Stay here, don't move away. I am with you now, and tonight I am drawing near with care, meeting you in every place you feel weary. I know you feel worn down, tired, weak, hurting, discouraged, wondering why so much has stayed the same for so long. Hear me clearly. Healing is not distant from you. It is not reserved for another season, another person, or a perfect day that never comes. It is for now, for this very moment. As you listen to my voice, I see you. I see the places that ache when no one notices. I see the pain you've learned to carry in silence. I see the discomfort you cover with a smile. I see the fear you hold quietly when you're alone. I see the nights you wrestled for rest and the mornings you rose already exhausted. I see the moments you asked yourself why nothing seemed to work. My child, you are not imagining it, and you are not forgotten. I have seen every tear fall. I have heard every whispered prayer when your words felt too heavy to lift. If this is speaking to you, whisper Amen in your heart, or write it in the comments and stay with me. I know precisely where you ache, and I did not draw you here by accident. Listen closely. This is a holy interruption. What you are hearing is more than sound or speech. It carries my presence and my authority. As you remain, let your heart open, because I can begin a deeper work within you. As you stay attentive, something within you is being stirred and set in motion. Do not allow distraction to pull you away. Do not let doubt murmur over your heart. When you rush past this moment, you step away from what is being offered. When you remain, you place yourself where grace can reach you. This is not force or pressure. This is love inviting you to receive what has always been meant for you. You have carried strength for a long time, enduring pain others never saw, choosing hope when it felt fragile, pressing on when weariness spoke loudly. I see that courage. I have watched every step of your journey. Yet hear this clearly now. You were never created to bear it all alone. I am near to you. I am the one who restores. I formed you with intention and care. Every part of you knows my voice. What feels damaged to you is not beyond my reach. What seems unchanging to you is not fixed in my hands. As it is written, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Let that truth settle. Slow your heart. Release the need to understand every detail. You do not need flawless faith. You only need to remain present. I am nearer than you realize. My peace is drawing close, settling gently around you. If you sense peace settling in, don't chase signs, remain, and let my presence steady you. This is the beginning of something deeper. This is the beginning of something deeper. Receive this moment. This is how restoration takes root, gently, quietly, held in my care. I know disappointment has visited you before. You reached out, and nothing seemed to change. You trusted, yet pain lingered. That wound went deeper than you often admit. But I am not like the moments that let you down. I am steady. I am faithful. As it is written, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. This moment is not a repeat of the past. I am inviting you to trust again, not from urgency, but from presence. You are not being asked to pursue healing as if it might escape you. It is drawing near to you. Remain here. Each breath you stay makes room. Each steady breath makes more room within you. Do not hurry away from what is unfolding. As it is written, be still and know that I am God. Staying is not weakness. It is where change begins. You are not wasting this moment. You are aligning yourself with what is already unfolding. I know voices of fear have tried to persuade you that nothing will change, that pain is your normal, that weakness defines you. Those lies are losing their grip. Truth carries more weight. My voice rises above the noise. My authority stands firm. As it is written, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. My child, I did not draw you here to stir false hope. I brought you here out of personal, unwavering love. I know your name. I know your story. I know your body. I know what longs to be restored, strengthened, and renewed. Hear this plainly. Do not pass this by. Do not turn your heart away. Do not let fear decide for you. Remain and allow what only I can do to continue. As you listen, let your breathing slow. Let your shoulders ease. Let long-held tension begin to release. You do not need to strive or prove anything. You are safe here. Even now, unseen work is taking place quietly, steadily work you may soon recognize. This moment is set apart, and you are here with purpose. You are not forgotten. I am with you, and I am for you. I see your body, and I understand your pain more deeply than you realize. The places that ache when you rise, the discomfort that lingers when you try to rest. I know the weakness that settles in your bones, the heaviness that turns simple movement into effort. I know the weariness of carrying pain day after day, waking with hope and resting with questions. You are not imagining this. You are not overreacting. What you feel is real, and I have never looked away. I know what has lingered longer than expected, what comes and goes without warning, what refuses to fully leave. I see it all, and I remain near. I know how disorienting this season has been, especially when you tried to explain it, and others couldn't fully grasp it. I know the appointments, the tests, the waiting rooms, the long pauses, the answers that never quite answered. I know how it felt to be told everything looked fine while your body told a different story. That weight pressed on your heart, and you wondered if anyone truly saw you. Hear me now, I saw it all. I saw the nights when rest wouldn't come, when you lay awake in the dark, feeling pain move through your body or fear tighten your chest. I heard the quiet sighs as you shifted again and again, searching for comfort just beyond reach. I saw the tears you wiped away so no one would worry. I saw the frustration when your body didn't respond as you needed. Those nights mattered to me. Every moment mattered. You were never alone in the dark, even when it felt that way. I know the prayers whispered when your strength was gone. I know the words you could barely form and the times you spoke only my name, trusting I would understand what you couldn't say. I did understand. I understand every ache, every surge of fatigue, every flicker of fear that said this might never change. I understand the strain when days stretched into weeks and weeks into months. Know this clearly. None of those prayers were ignored, and none of your suffering was forgotten. I have been with you through every step when you pushed through with courage, and when you felt overwhelmed. When hope rose, I shared it with you. When discouragement settled in, I stayed near. Even when questions surfaced, I did not withdraw. My nearness never depended on how you felt or how strong your faith seemed. I was there because I love you, and I know the quiet guilt that tried to tell you your pain meant failure or unworthiness. Let that weight go. Your pain is not punishment. Your illness is not your value. You are precious to me, even in weakness. As it is written, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I formed you with intention and care. I know the rhythm of your heart and the flow of your breath. I know every muscle, nerve, organ, and cell. Nothing within you is hidden from me. When something is strained or weary, I know, and your body responds to my voice because it was created by my hands. You may feel damaged, but that is not how I see you. I see a body that has endured deeply and is reaching toward renewal. I see a soul that stayed faithful, even when answers were slow to arrive. As it is written, the Lord looks at the heart. I see courage in you, even on days when discouragement weighed heavy. I see resilience when you felt depleted. Trust this. I understand the whole picture, including what feels unclear to you now. There were times you felt unseen, as if your pain didn't count because it wasn't always visible. But invisibility never existed between us. I noticed every wince, every steadying breath, every moment you kept going when rest would have been easier. I saw the strength it took to continue. I saw the faith it took to keep believing. Even when waiting wore you down, you were seen, you were known, you were held. I am not distant from your suffering. I am not observing from afar. I am close, nearer than your own breath. When your body aches, my heart responds. When weariness settles in, I draw nearer still. I do not hurry you or demand more than you can give. I meet you exactly where you are, in the center of the pain, with patience and love. Hold this truth firmly. Your suffering has never been empty, and it has never gone unnoticed. I have walked with you through every step. Even when you could not sense me, a purpose was still unfolding, and healing was still ahead. Rest in this truth now. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not alone. I see your body. I know your pain. I am with you. Stay with me. As you listen, make room for my peace and strength to meet you. More will open as you remain. Do not hurry past this. Do not treat this as ordinary. When you choose to stay, when you listen with your heart, and not only your ears, you step into a flow of grace prepared for you. This is not about waiting for time to pass. This is about alignment. Something shifts the moment you decide to remain instead of moving on. Heaven responds to that choice. Faith is not proven by words alone. Faith is revealed by attention. When you give me your focus and choose not to leave, you are trusting me enough to wait. That trust opens what effort never can. Healing moves where trust rests. Power flows where faith stands steady. You do not need to force change. You only need to remain with me, because transformation begins in my presence. Many miracles are missed, not because I am unwilling, but because hearts drift too quickly. Distraction looks harmless, yet it quietly pulls you away from what is being released. When your thoughts wander and you tell yourself you'll return later, you step out of the moment prepared for you. I say this gently because I love you. Do not let distraction steal what is unfolding. What is happening now requires stillness, not speed. Miracles do not rush, they settle. They take root in surrendered hearts. When you hurry, you carry your worries. When you surrender, you lay them down. Healing does not flow through tension, it flows through trust. That is why I ask you to slow your breath, quiet your thoughts, and remain where you are. You do not need to chase me, I am already here. You do not need to rush me, I am already at work. These words are not empty sound, they carry life. When I speak, creation responds, and I can bring order where life has felt out of balance. Remain close, and let my peace strengthen you, because that same power is present with you now. As you stay, your spirit is strengthened, and your body is being prepared to receive. Do not underestimate the power of remaining under my voice. The world has trained you to move fast, to scroll past, to consume and leave. Healing does not work that way. Healing comes through presence. Healing deepens when you give me space to move fully, not briefly. Staying is an act of faith. Staying declares that this moment matters, and it does. The more you relax, the more you receive. The more you release control, the more my power flows freely. You do not need to understand how healing works only to stay connected. Even now, something within you is softening. Walls built for protection are lowering. Fear that once held your thoughts is loosening. This is not coincidence. This is my presence meeting your willingness. Remember this, obedience is not heavy, it is freeing. When I ask you to stay, it is not to test you, but to bless you. When you choose to remain, you step into a space where my power can reach every part of you. Obedience opens what doubt tries to close. Faith clears paths fear once blocked. Your body responds when your spirit rests in trust. Many of you have moved from one answer to another for so long that your soul has never truly rested. I am inviting you into something different. Pause, breathe, listen. Allow me to work at a pace that heals deeply, not briefly. Do not measure this moment by intensity. Measure it by the peace beginning to settle within you. That peace is not empty, it carries authority. You may feel the pull to move on, to check something else, to tell yourself this is enough. Resist that. Pull not from fear, but from trust. Stay because you know I am speaking to you. Stay because your healing matters to me. Stay because you are choosing faith over habit. Each moment you remain keeps your spirit and body open, and openness is where change enters. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for presence. If your thoughts drift, gently return. If doubt whispers, let my voice rise higher. If you feel weary, let my strength support you. You are not holding yourself here, I am holding you. You are not sustaining this moment, I am. Do not leave. This is a sacred exchange. Your attention meets my power. Your trust meets my restoring work. Your stillness meets my peace. Nothing is wasted when you remain. Everything begins to align when you listen. Stay receptive. Stay expectant. What is unfolding is for you. As you listen, let your heart receive what I am doing here, in this moment, in the way I know is best. My presence is active and moving. You do not need to strain to feel it or search for signs. Simply know that I am here and at work. Some of you may begin to sense warmth, calm, or a lightness like tension easing from your chest or shoulders. Others may notice a softening where tension once lived. Do not fear these changes. Do not analyze them. Let them flow. This is my care, reaching places that have carried pain quietly. If fear rises or doubt questions whether this is real, hear me clearly. What comes from me brings no harm and no confusion. My presence brings life, peace, and renewal. Fear has no place here. You are safe. You are held. You are surrounded by my care. I know some of you hesitate because disappointment taught you to guard your heart. You hoped before, believed before, and nothing seemed to change. I understand that protection. I do not judge it, but now gently loosen it. You do not need to defend yourself from me. I am not here to fail you. I am not here to stir emotion and leave you empty. I am here because my love is steady, faithful, and strong. Hear my authority now. I am able to heal, able to strengthen, and able to restore what you cannot fix on your own. Pain, sharp or dull, sudden or constant, does not have the final word. Long-standing struggles do not define you. You are not beyond my care. Your life is in my hands, and I know you completely. You do not need to fight for healing or force it through effort. Healing flows from love, not strain. The more you relax, the more space there is for my power to move. The deeper you rest in my presence, the deeper the work goes. Striving tightens, trust opens. Let me do what only I can do. If your thoughts interrupt with questions of how or when, gently return your focus. Healing is not earned, it is received. You are not persuading me to act. I already desire your restoration. You are not proving your worth. You are already loved. This moment is not about performance. It is about compassion. Notice your breath slowing. Notice your body settling. Even if change feels subtle, do not be discouraged. Healing often begins quietly, beneath the surface, like seed before fruit. Restoration starts at the root. I am bringing peace to what has been overstimulated by stress, fear, and long seasons of endurance. Your body carried more than it was meant to carry alone, and that weight is being lifted. As it is written, the Lord looks on the heart. Let your muscles ease. Let your heart steady. This is not imagination. This is peace moving through you. Emotion may rise where pain has lived a long time. Tears may come. They are not weakness. They are release. I am with you in that release. I am not rushing you or pressing you. I work with gentleness and care. Nothing is wrong with you because you needed healing. You are not beyond repair. You are human, and you are deeply loved. My power is not limited by how long you have struggled or how complex it feels. No sickness is stronger than my voice. No pain is deeper than my compassion. Stay open, stay receptive. You do not need to guide me. I know exactly what to touch and how to restore it. Let alignment begin. Let balance return. Let strength rise again steadily. In my timing, strength is rising. If fear resists hope, let me carry that fear. You do not need to hold it anymore. I am gentle with wounded trust and faithful even when faith feels small. This encounter is real. My care is present now, not only in the past. What has pressed on you is losing its hold. What weighed on your mind and drained your strength is being brought into the light. Your pain was not random. Your weakness had a story. I see the whole picture, and I am addressing it fully. Stress that settled quietly, worry that tightened its grip, fear that whispered in lonely moments, these left marks. Trauma and heartbreak shaped how your body learned to survive. That endurance was not weakness, it was courage. You kept showing up when your heart was tired and your body needed rest. What once helped you survive stayed too long. Now your body is asking for healing, and I am meeting you with care and restoration. The cycles that kept repeating are not your future. They no longer have permission. What was hidden is being uncovered. What was allowed for a season is being removed. Fear does not have to rule your body anymore. Stress does not have to shape your days anymore. Trauma will not define your future. Old patterns are being broken. You are stepping into freedom, not just relief, but lasting change. You may have questioned why healing seemed delayed, why progress felt uneven, why symptoms returned after brief relief. It was not a lack of faith, nor a failure on your part. Deeper layers required gentle care, not force. Healing is not always immediate, but it is always purposeful. I do not rush restoration. I bring it to completion. Release the shame you carried for needing help. You are not weak for seeking healing. You are human. When I walked among you, I knew sorrow, weariness, and pain. I understand the body you inhabit because I lived in one. I understand the weight of emotion because I carried it. There is no judgment here, only compassion. Let go of the lie that strength means never struggling. Strength is knowing when to come for rest. You are here. That is strength. Now I am rebuilding what has been worn down, restoring balance where stress disrupted it, bringing peace where fear lingered too long. I am healing where trauma left marks. This is not a temporary fix or a passing lift. This is a deep work at the root. I know the fear of relapse, the worry of hoping again. Hear this gently. This healing is not fragile. It is held by my hand. As you learn to rest, to trust, to listen to your body and my voice, a new rhythm forms, healthier, freer. You are not moving backward. You are not stuck. Old patterns are not your destiny. I am teaching your body safety again, your mind rest again, your heart hope again. It takes time, but it is steady and real. You are not fighting alone. You never will. What once pressed against you is losing its hold, and what I am restoring will endure. You are free to heal without fear, to believe without shame, to move forward without looking back. As it is written, a bruised reed he will not break. I am with you, completing what I began. Do not let doubt take what is being restored within you. What has begun here must be protected beyond this moment. Something precious has been placed in your care. Guard it well. Let healing begin where you are. Let restoration unfold in my timing, and let peace take root as you remain with me. Doubt, if welcomed, tries to disturb what is growing. This is not meant to unsettle you, but to prepare you. When this message ends, the world around you may look the same. Your body may not feel instantly perfect. Thoughts may rush in, measuring, questioning, judging. Be watchful then. Do not dismiss what is happening simply because everything did not change at once. Miracles rarely announce themselves loudly. They often begin quietly, gently, deep within. What I begin, I complete. Do not rush the outcome or speak against the process. You may feel tempted to scan for proof, to focus on what still aches, to fixate on what hasn't shifted yet. That habit has kept you bound too long. I am showing you a new way. Do not let sight overrule what faith already knows. Do not let old thinking pull you back from new life. The words you speak to yourself shape more than you realize. Doubt often disguises itself as reason. It sounds cautious. It sounds protective. It whispers, Don't hope too much, or it won't last, or you felt better before. Hear this clearly. Those voices are not from me. They do not protect you. They weaken trust and draw your heart away from hope. Recognize them, then gently refuse them. You do not need to argue, choose truth instead. Guard your faith as something living, because it is. Faith strengthens when it is spoken, appreciated, and rested in. It weakens when endlessly questioned. I am not asking you to deny pain. I am asking you not to declare that nothing has changed. There is a difference. Trust the work happening beneath the surface. Healing is not always sudden relief. Often, it is steady renewal. When progress feels gradual, it is not failing. It is forming a new rhythm within you. Heavenly Father, I come to you just as I am tired, guarded, and needing your peace. Quiet my thoughts and steady my breath. Where fear has tightened its grip, let your love loosen it. Strengthen what feels weak, restore what has been worn down, and lead me into your calm. Teach me to trust without striving, to hope without shame, and to remain under your care. In Jesus' name, amen. If you know someone who needs peace today, share this with them and keep your heart open.